In this video, we're checking out parts of the Minecraft movie where things happen a bit differently than in the game. And honestly, some characters got way luckier than they should have. Remember when Steve runs into the Nether? He had no gold armor. In the game, that's basically asking for trouble with piglins. That's like showing up to a family reunion without deodorant. When Steve meets Dennis, his eyes glow red, which means he's angry. You can't feed bones to an angry wolf. If Steve kept trying that, someone was definitely about to lose a finger, or worse, the Nether portal scene. In the movie, Steve doesn't build one like we usually do in the game. He just finds this big obsidian gateway already there, which to be fair kind of makes sense. In Minecraft, you can find ruined portals in the world, but they're usually broken and need fixing. We have a scene where 5 skeletons with flame bows shoot down a hole at Garbage Man, but none of their arrows land. That kind of luck is pretty rare. You just know what's gonna happen. If a creeper explodes right next to you on hard mode and you've got no armor, yep, you're toast. Like standing next to a firecracker with a smile, it's not ending well. 6 or 7 zombies swarm Garbage Man, doing, well, you know, trying to turn him into their midnight snack. In the game, that'd be over faster than your phone battery at 1%. Here they fly with elytra through a tiny gap without even looking. In Minecraft, that's a quick way to get squished. Here we see Dennis getting angry at Dawn and Natalie, but in the game, one good hit and he'd be out of there faster than you can like this video. Notice in the movie how creepers take their time before exploding, but in the game, they're way quicker. Vindicators don't care about your music. Unless you're in creative mode, they'll attack immediately. There's a jump that seems a bit too risky, and the jump boost seems a little too much. With Minecraft physics, falling is pretty much guaranteed. Iron golems usually ignore piglins unless provoked, but in the game, they're all out to take down every piglin they see. Flying with elytra was spot on though. Okay, maybe not while being chased by piglins riding ghasts. There's a moment where Henry and the others think they're safe after climbing to the top of a castle. They relax, then zombies suddenly show up. That's because they forgot to do something important. In the game, this happens if you forget to place torches because mobs spawn in the dark. So basically, the movie is showing exactly how Minecraft works. No light means trouble. Now, about the creepers, yeah, they don't behave exactly like in the game. In Minecraft, they sneak up and blow up without warning. But in the movie, they only explode when someone hits them. It's a small change, probably made to give action scenes more control and tension. Still, it's one of those differences that sharp-eyed fans definitely noticed. Let's talk about Steve's chest. He's got a totem of undying in there. If you're not familiar, that's one of the rarest lifesavers in Minecraft. It lets you survive a killing blow, but here's the catch. In the game, you only get it by defeating an evoker in a woodland mansion. In the movie though, Henry takes down an enderman instead. Still cool, but you gotta wonder, what if they actually fought an evoker? That totem could have come into play big time. During Steve's boss fight against Malgosia, he starts throwing eggs. Seems random, right? But there's actually a reason behind it. In Minecraft, eggs can sometimes hatch chickens when thrown. They're not really meant for combat, but those chickens can push mobs slightly and disrupt things just enough to give you a moment. It's a small detail, but it's the kind of thing a longtime player might do just for the fun of it, and the movie worked it in nicely. Toward the end of the movie, you see a scene where they play a made-up game called Block City. At first, it just seems like a throwaway scene, but if you look closer, it feels like a nod to Block City Wars, a mobile game that looks like Minecraft but plays more like GTA. Could be a coincidence, but it feels like a sneaky little inside joke for fans who know both. Then we've got the Woodland Mansion scene, one of the creepiest places in Minecraft. But instead of an intense battle, Steve and Garrett play the saxophone to distract enemies while Henry looks for the Earth Crystal. Super random until you realize Jack Black plays Steve, and Jack Black plays sax in real life. It's a nod to Jack Black and a little inside joke for fans who know him outside of Minecraft.
2, 3, mother up. 1, 2, 3.
Let's talk about the Orb of Dominance, the big glowing cube in the movie. If you've played Minecraft Dungeons, you know the orb is usually red and orange, but in the movie, it's blue. When they combine it with the Earth Crystal, it lights up and shoots a beam of light into the sky. It's not exactly how beacons work in Minecraft, but it kind of looks like one. Probably just a cool reference for fans who know the game. In the movie, there's this scene where a baby zombie jumps through the air with its arms stretched out. In the game, of course, baby zombies don't really do that. They're fast and super annoying. But the funny part is that the pose is actually from Nacho Libre. It's the same move Jack Black does during one of his wrestling scenes. And since he's the one who plays Steve, it feels like a playful nod to his own move. movie. At one point, the crew stumbles upon a pink sheep. No big deal, right? Except if you've played Minecraft, you know how rare that is. Pink sheep have about a 1 in 600 chance of spawning naturally. It's insanely low. The fact that it shows up so casually in the movie feels like a low-key joke aimed right at the people who spent way too long trying to find one. During Henry's fight with the Enderman, there's this brief, creepy flash of a Steve-like figure with glowing white eyes. Yup, ladies and gentlemen, that's him, Herobrine, the biggest Minecraft myth. Mojang has said for years that he's not real, even joking about removing him in patch notes. But fans still believe. Maybe he is going to be in the sequel. Midway through the movie, there's a moment where the crew is falling. Steve whips out a water bucket and splashes it down at the last second, letting them all land safely. In the game, this move is called a water bucket clutch. It's a tricky skill that takes perfect timing to pull off. Get it wrong, and you'll take fall damage or worse. A few characters mention how quickly the sun sets and rises in the world. And that's not just a joke, it's accurate. In Minecraft, a full daylight cycle is just 20 minutes. 10 for daytime, 10 for night. The movie mirrors that pacing, making time feel weirdly fast, especially during travel scenes. It's a small detail, but one that shows the filmmakers really paid attention to how the game world works. Llamas. In the movie, they're just chilling in the background. They don't do anything crazy, but they do look exactly like their game versions. Kinda goofy, kinda cute, but here's the thing. In Minecraft, llamas can carry your stuff. You can stack them into a little llama train, and they even spit at mobs. None of that happens in the movie. They're just kind of there, but definitely underused. Cows show up early in the movie. It's a blink and you'll miss it moment. They're just kind of standing around mooing in the background. However, in Minecraft, they are super useful. You can milk them or get leather, even turn them into steak. The movie doesn't show any of that. Villagers. They actually nailed the villagers. You've got the herm sounds, the funny noses, the confused wandering, it's all there. We got sheep too. The first sheep we see are pink, which is crazy rare, like 1 in 600 kind of rare. Steve uses them to build a house, and they keep showing up here and there in different colors. At one point, a poor sheep even gets eaten by zombies. In the game, sheep are great for woolen beds, and their colors do vary, but that pink one is rare in the game. Piglins. These guys are the main villains in the movie. The piglins in the movie are actually really close to the ones in the game. They come in all sizes, tiny ones, big strong ones, and they all love gold. Just like in Minecraft, they get angry fast and turn into zombies when the sun hits them. In the movie, they're the main bad guys working for the evil Malgosha, and they're always chasing the heroes or messing stuff up. Honestly, they felt just like the game. Loud, mean, and super annoying. We also have Vindicators. Vindicators in the movie show up in the Woodland Mansion, just like in the game. They've got that classic villager look, but way more angry. In Minecraft, these guys walk around with their arms tucked in until you get close, then boom, out comes the axe. Same deal in the movie. They capture Steve and Garrett and throw them into a fight ring. You usually see them in raids or patrolling with other illagers, but here, they're running the whole mansion, the zombies. In the movie, they show up at night. That's pretty true to the game. In Minecraft, zombies spawn in the dark, and yeah, if you're not ready, they'll surround you real quick. But in the movie, they made them way more intense, like these zombies were sprinting like they hadn't eaten in years. In the game, they're slow, kinda clunky, still dangerous, but not that dramatic. Definitely not how they act in Minecraft, the chicken jockey. I think they got this spot on, right? It's fast. Gives you no time to react, just like in the game. It's actually rare, but when it shows up, it's seriously annoying and can catch you off guard. There's also the villagers. They are calm, trading, doing their thing. But in Minecraft, you can totally mess with villagers. You can push them, trap them, even start a raid if you've got the bad omen effect. The movie keeps it all friendly and chill, which looks nice, but isn't exactly how things go in-game, right?